Bro, I almost never record videos in the mornings. I record them the night before I upload them. Why do you want me to record right now? What? No, you're joking. No. This can't be real. This can't be real. Well, this can only mean there's one thing to do. So hey, what's up guys, Atomic1422 here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 teaser trailer, and I'm going to try to analyze the Steam upload about the upcoming game in the Poppy Playtime franchise. If you guys don't know, that's one of my favorite franchises of all time, and the teaser trailer literally dropped like a few minutes ago at the time that I'm recording this, which is, it's early in the morning for me. I usually never make videos in the mornings, as I say. I obviously upload them record them the night before, and then I upload them the day after. But this just dropped, and I'm going to be trying to analyze it for you guys. So the reason I heard about this was actually, so I just so happened to be watching Mob Entertainment's Chapter 3 storyline, and they actually literally released the date, September 30th, in there, about some sort of teaser that was going to be posted. And I was scrolling through the comments to get an idea about like what exactly was going to be posted on September 30th, and I even just so happened to, comment something myself. So they dropped the Steam information on Steam like this morning, and they posted the teaser trailer, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think it was going to be happening, that we're going to get two informations in one. But anyways, we're going to be reacting to the teaser trailer. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this. Okay, so let's see here. So this is like a dark warehouse type area. We got a dead critter over here. We got a critter over here that's looking alive and happy. Okay, wait. So these critters over here look decapitated and dead, basically. So there's blood all over here. This dude, I don't know, is he gonna eat them or something? Where's he going? I know this is the teaser, so this is just like a storyline. So, yo, he actually is, okay, so he's eating the dead critter's head. Okay. Oh, what is that thing? Okay, whoa. Is that claw? Oh! What? Yo! Okay, wait, stop, slow down. Is this going to be our upcoming antagonist? Look at all these piles of toys. Are they toys or dead critters? Or both? Yo, this dude must have been eating these dudes alive. Like mad. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So okay. So we have an idea about where our antagonist is going to be. Chapter 4. Yo, I like the way they made that font. It's going to come out in January. Wow. Okay, so basically 1 year after Chapter 3 released. That's going to be interesting. Okay, wow. So that's gives us kind of an idea about something that we're going to expect in Chapter 4. Now we're going to analyze the Steam photos that were released. Okay, so here's what was posted on Steam earlier this morning. So we got some images that were posted. We have an image of the antagonist, and we got some information here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by reading the information about this game. So, brace yourself for the darkest chapter yet in the epic Poppy Playtime saga. So, it wasn't dark before. Okay, interesting. You are pushed deeper into the undiscovered depths of Playtime Co. Factory, far below anything the world knew. Here you'll encounter terrifying new threats and discover shocking revelations. Can you outwit the unnatural new creations lurking in the shadows? Can you survive here long enough to eventually unravel the mysteries behind the experiments? Every step will test your courage, every puzzle will challenge your mind, and every corner may be your last. Interesting. So what I'm getting from that is that this seems to be some sort of like either survival or death theme in this. Like, even more so than it was in the previous few chapters. So, there was lore revealed in chapters 2 and 3 about, like the kids, what they did with the kids in the orphanage, and how they basically, they tested the kids, and they got rid of those that basically failed, which, at least that's what I understand from the series. But I think we're going to understand a little bit more about that. I don't know if it's specifically with the kids, or like whether there was a failed project that caused the whole factory to fall into turmoil and ruins. I don't know. But obviously that's speculation for another day. So features new characters and allies. Ooh, that's interesting. Allies too. So new extraordinary characters guide your way and haunt your nightmares. Expanded lore. Discover more about the dark secrets of Playtime Co. and its twisted past. Mind-bending puzzles. Solve intricate puzzles that could mean the difference between life and death. Whoa. Heart-pounding atmosphere with haunting visuals and immersive sound design. The terror never lets up. Will you escape the horrors hidden within Playtime Co., or will you succumb to the terror? Survival isn't guaranteed. Fear is. Okay, well then. So let's see if I can analyze a little bit of this. So apparently there's going to be some sort of allies here. Now, in Chapter 3, there was one, Ollie, who basically was sort of helping us, telling us where we were supposed to go. And something that I didn't really, analyze from that at the time was that people were speculating that Ollie was the prototype. Now, I wonder if that is going to be the same case or not necessarily. Are we going to get another ally speaking to us through the phone? Now, I think there was something about the prototype mimicking voices. Maybe that was in a analyzation video, or maybe it was in my gameplay that I saw. But maybe the prototype is mimicking voices to pretend that there are other people in the factory, but maybe they're just trying to get us to a place that we need to go. And so expanded lore, we kind of really talked about that. So basically there are all these experiments that seem to go wrong, and from what we saw at the end of Chapter 3, there was a tape that was released, and we kind of saw the toys kind of rebel against the humans, basically killing and eating every single one of them, which is honestly kind of dark in and of itself. This one, the mind-bending puzzles, is kind of concerning when it comes to actual gameplay when I actually played this game in January. So solve intricate puzzles that can mean difference between life and death. So if it's if I fail the puzzle, am I gonna die? Or do I have to do these puzzles while I'm in a life or death situation? That's going to be really tough if that's the case, because I'm not going to like that, and it's going to take me a really long time to actually figure it out, because the previous puzzles were if you messed up, you just started that puzzle over. But here, it seems to suggest that, if I mess up the puzzle, I die altogether. And that seems awfully concerning to me about how long I'm going to have to be playing this for. And then heart-pounding atmosphere with haunting visuals, immersive sound design, the terror never lets up. So survival isn't guaranteed, fear is. So the theme here is going to be, so there are a few different themes I'm getting from this. So darkness, terror, and survival or death. So that's basically what this game is going to be about. I don't really know how the themes carry over across different chapters, but I did not analyze the previous 3 chapters whatsoever. So this is going to be interesting for me. So now let's take a look at the pictures. So 5 of them were dropped. So this is the first one. This is some sort of underground cavern area in the Playtime Factory. We see these purple springboards, which correspond to the purple hand that we got in Chapter 3 from our Grab Pack 2.0 basically. So we see these, so we're going to have to, jump from place to place underground somewhere. Are those 2 eyes down there, or are those lights? Those look like eyes, but I really cannot tell. So, if this is going to be a case, then we're probably going to be watched from every single shadow, even more so than we were in the previous games. This is the second of the photos that were released. I don't really know what to make of this place. This looks like some sort of trash compactor. So, we see these rays of light shining down in this, huge area of darkness. Now, it looks to me like this just looks like regular trash, not like dead or unused toys anymore. So, there's something more behind these toys that we're seeing scattered throughout the factory, the hallways, the blood. Maybe those toys were projects in and of themselves. I honestly have no idea, but this whole idea kind of conceptualizes perhaps all the toys actually being living. And I don't really know what we're going to be doing in this area, personally, during gameplay. Alright, so this is the 3rd image we got. And this is some sort of really dark sewer area, it looks like. I don't really know if this. I'm assuming this is somewhere like way underground, judging by the cave rocks that we see in the background. This here looks like some sort of power generator, which I'm assuming, based on what I understand about like what we read about, is going to be some sort of puzzle that we're gonna have to figure out how to turn on as we play, and it's gonna restore power to this like underground area. And I can't really make out anything else in this place, honestly. I'm assuming this is either trash or toys, judging by how many of them there are, how small they are, and how big the pile looks like. So this photo looks really interesting. So these photos, so they're not photos, they're windows. They're obviously fake, judging by from what I got from chapter 3. When we were at the orphanage, the sky was fake. Everything there was fake. It was supposed to like have this like outdoor atmosphere, but it really was not. It was just like all acoustics and arts to make it seem realistic, but this is completely fake, so that's fake window, kind of gives an idea. Now, about these, so we got security cameras over here, and we have some sort of like main desk. So this looks like the entrance into the Playtime Factory in Chapter 1. Now, I wonder if this is going to be some sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's style boss battle. Maybe this is where the final boss is. Because judging by like how Chapter 3 ended, we had like a room. It looks like there were a bunch of like desktops over here and security cameras. So I wonder if we're gonna be able to like monitor where these creatures are. Now these squares are very interesting. I don't really know what to make of them, but we got the red is the biggest, the blue is the middle, and the yellow is the smallest. So I don't really know what to make of these colors. We see same colors across here. So what I'm wondering is like whether the colors correspond to perhaps a certain place in the whatever the area is that we're gonna be in. This here looks like a jail, like the entrance to a jail cell, judging by the bars on the doors. But like, is it gonna be like the yellow is the easiest and the red is the biggest? I don't know. Or like yellow's gonna be the easiest, red's the hardest, yellow's smallest, red biggest. I don't know about that, honestly. So this here looks like it is a prison, either a vault or like a prison, and I don't really know what this purpose this will actually serve. Like, is this where they took the kids to actually like perform the experiments on them, basically turning them into toys or like living entities? I don't know, but like you see this like this door here is like partially open while all these are like they're locked. You got these huge piles of dirt here. I'm assuming that's some sort of like trash. And then you have all this like this dry blood like all over the floor here, the stone floor. It's really concerning to me that there's so much of this and that this place hasn't been cleaned in years, because it's so weird. There must have been so many bad things that happened, so many deaths here. Like even like this deep as well. We saw in the Joy of, I think it was the Hour of Joy tape at the end of Chapter 3. All these deaths seem to happen in the areas like the higher areas, which is the areas that we covered in the first 3 chapters. But the fact that it also went down all the way here too, to these deep levels, that's another level, that's next level. And it's sad to think that so many people and things died in this place because of something. And now this is the final photo that they dropped, and this looks like a kind of like a preview to the main antagonist and possibly the theme of this place. So I don't really know if this is actually the main antagonist yet. I'm assuming, judging by what I saw in the teaser trailer and from the preview photos on Steam of the first 3 chapters, that this is going to be our main antagonist, because they obviously add the main antagonist to those. We've seen Huggy Wuggy Chapter 1, Mommy Long Chapter 2, Catnap Chapter 3, and now this dude here in Chapter 4. I don't really know what his name is yet. It's probably something sheep. But you can see his eyes look extremely dark. The red really re-emphasizes, I guess, this like theme of death. And also, like, if you look here really closely, this skull around his neck right here, it's like almost like a collar or necklace. That seems to reiterate the importance of the theme that is death. And honestly, like, I don't know, again, I don't know if this is the main antagonist, but if it is, then this kind of, like, I guess, it kind of puts an answer to, like, a question to bed, which was, I assumed that in Chapter 4, we were going to have a final showdown between me and the prototype. But that doesn't seem to be the case. As it seems to me like, if this is the main antagonist, then it's not going to be the prototype. And that means that this chapter will not be the last chapter. So I'm really looking forward to that if that is the case, because you obviously know how much I freaking love this series. But yo, okay, so that is basically everything in a nutshell, as far as I know about the Poppy Playtime series. If you guys have any additional knowledge about this that maybe I'm missing out on, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to hear your knowledge and opinions about this game, your lore, your theories, anything. And if you enjoyed this video, which I obviously usually don't do very often, analyzing videos, I usually do gaming videos, so make sure to check that out if you haven't done so already. But if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to go ahead and smash the like down below, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.